My people, literally as I was recording this, the here we go for João Pedro was posted by Fabrizio. Gotta love Chelsea, y'all. My people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Batana FC. We are within. Shout out for tuning in, guys. Sunday evening session to break down the speculation regarding João Pedro, what it does for Chelsea, Jamie Gittens' confirmation. But before that, as I stepped in, Inter Miami just got thrashed, guys. So no American representation in America, bad weather, bad vibes for the Americans. I believe a lot of Inter Miami fans will be PSG fans after tonight. I won't see it past them. But yeah, who remains? European clubs remain, Brazilian clubs, of course, and Al Hilal. I don't see anyone else. Yeah, it's Europe, Brazil, and yeah, what a tournament, right? I saw what Jurgen Klopp said in that this is one of the worst ideas implemented in football. What's painful is I can't fully disagree. My club is there. The club we love is in the tournament. Great victory against Benfica. So I've been supportive because I want Chelsea to do well. But in the grand scale, I think we need a video for that, guys. I'd love to break that down. Is it just a money-making scheme? What is it? Why is the Club World Cup present? It's going to happen every 4 years like a World Cup. Yeah, we'll get there, guys. But for today, João Pedro from Brighton. So João Pedro, from what I've seen, eye test. He can play as a striker. He can play as a central attacking midfielder. He can also operate on the flanks, but not as an out-and-out winger. Mostly, he loves to go down the middle, which is okay. What does it do for Chelsea? I try to break it down the best I can, guys. And João Pedro's arrival, along with the confirmation that Jamie Gittens will be a Chelsea player, he'll probably be announced maybe before the season starts, right after the Club World Cup, should Dortmund be knocked out, maybe one of those scenarios, right? But Jamie Gittens is confirmed. He will be a Chelsea player. Now, us pursuing someone like João Pedro, 23-year-old, he'll be 24 in September. I don't mind a Brazilian. I think I've said it before. South Americans bring me joy. So João Pedro being a Brazilian, welcome if you're coming to Chelsea. In terms of depth, we look at the first team. Who would make the first team for Chelsea Football Club with the arrival of a João Pedro and a Jamie Gittens? I'm slotting Jamie Gittens as our out-and-out left winger so as to accommodate Pedro Neto as our right wing, Palmer in the cam role, with the out-and-out South American pivot of Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. Delap, even if he just arrived, I think with time he will overtake Jackson in terms of ability, finishing. So I'm putting Delap in the first team for now. Back four of Cucurella, Colwill, Tosin, and Reece James with Sanchez in goal. But it allows us to have a separate first 11. I'm not calling it a B team. There's no Conference League B team. No. Second 11. We start with Jackson as a striker. Left wing, I'm going to place Noni Madueke. Right wing, Esteval Willian. In the cam role, João Pedro, a potential arrival for Chelsea. In the pivot, Andre Santos alongside Lavia. I understand there's certain omissions. I'll mention them at the end. I hope I remember everyone, guys. Left back, the only mainstay, Mark Cucurella, because we don't have another option. Benoit Badiashile in the back line alongside either Chaloba, Fofana, or Mamadou Sarr. So for this team, I'll go with Chaloba due to availability and, just experience as well. Right back, Malo Gusto in this team. And then in goal, Philip Jorgensen, who I think Jorgensen's done well enough. I think he's proven to us as Chelsea fans, when called upon, he's good enough. Mentions that I have not put in the 11. We have Anselmino, Dario Esugo. We have Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Now, it might be a bit unfair to place João Pedro above Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, I might be wrong for doing so because Dewsbury Hall seems to have stepped up. I loved his performance yesterday against Benfica. But yeah, guys, that's the depth that we're bringing to Chelsea. It's not even a B team, A team thing. It's two fully fledged, strong 11s that should be able to understand the identity of football that Enzo Maresca is trying to implement at Chelsea. And when it works, it looks amazing. Yesterday, the number of changes in shape that Chelsea were able to employ or deploy and understand where each teammate is. No one looks lost. It's almost like we understand, is Cucurella flanking? Is Cucurella inverting? Is Gusto inverting? Who's staying in the back line? Who's bombing forward in the midfield? All those elements of Maresca's game that we have come to an understanding of as fans, yes, but even the players look like they've bought into this idea and it's working for them. Of course, there'll be days where it doesn't look okay, where it doesn't work. For example, against Flamengo, we might have bitten more than we could chew on the day. But when the players are up for it, Chelsea are really a threat to any team in world football, I would say. You get me? So, João Pedro, what are the positives? I don't think he hogs the ball. He doesn't hold on to the ball unnecessarily. He's a good finisher. He wasn't initially, in my opinion, but he's polished his finishing. Still behind Danny Welbeck in terms of the starting lineup for Brighton somehow. So maybe that's why he's entertaining the thought of leaving Brighton. And Chelsea probably are great suitors for a player like that. He would like to play Champions League football, or even just the potential of playing Champions League football and other competitions that Chelsea that we would definitely go for as a club. I believe we can compete on all fronts. We look at these 11s side by side. Of course, some players will be slotted into the other 11. Maresca is blessed. You get me? Honestly, I would love to be the manager of Chelsea, guys. I might as well throw my CV as soon as the gap opens up. You get me? Let me know if you have faith in me to do so. You get me? But Chelsea will have depth. I haven't even mentioned the likes of... Did I mention Badiashile? Oh, I might have mentioned Badiashile actually. I don't know. Players are still on loan as well. There's Renato Vegas, there's Disassis, there's the Sterlings, and... No, to be a Chelsea fan in 2025, 2026 shall be interesting. Also, a key note, Christopher Nkunku is in neither 11 here. I did not mention the GOAT Nkunku, who seems to be very keen to make an impression. He might not leave Chelsea at this rate. You get me? Other players that might still be out of my memory, but are at Chelsea could be equally effective. So, João Pedro, if you're meant to arrive, I think you complete the project to a certain degree. We don't need defenders. We don't need midfielders, especially deep lying. We don't need midfielders. We don't really need strikers. Maybe we need a more prolific striker, but Delap is what we're settling for the coming season. That's how it looks. What we do need is probably a player that can play in the central attacking midfield and drift along to the flanks. And that's what João Pedro is. Now that we have the Gittens on this side, Neto, we have Esteval Willian who's capable, Noni Madueke who's capable. Don't forget the young boys, Genesis Antwi, up and coming. Also, now that I've mentioned the youngsters, Tyreek George, Josh Ashimpong. Oh, if you're still here if you're still here and I'm embarrassing myself in terms of the mentions, drop a like, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Most definitely, we'll be back this week. Might catch Flamengo versus Bayern. Might be too tired. I don't know. But blessings, my people.